Hi, my name is Greg Palia. I'm with West Roofing Systems and welcome to another edition of Whiteboard Roofing. Today we're going to talk about water damage on a TPO roof and what you should do immediately. So real quick, if you have water coming through on your TPO roof, call a contractor immediately. If you can't get hold of a contractor, call the manufacturer of the TPO product manufacturer. Call them immediately. Get someone on your roof, because the more water that's coming through is going to equal more money it is to repair your roof, I promise you. And the reason is water's coming through and the insulation is collecting water and it's spreading horizontally. So it's affecting more and more of your roof, and each one of those sections needs to be ripped out, transported to a landfill, and then replaced with new dry materials. So call a contractor immediately. Just wanted to quickly go through how water can come through on a TPO roof. They have seams, they have fasteners, they have flashing. So anytime a flat sheet meets a vertical wall, there's a bunch of sealants that are involved with that. And those lose adhesion over time or crack. TPO roofs, they're real thin, so they can get holes, cracks, or punctures. And what will happen sometimes is, say a stick came, or some type of debris came and put a little nick in the thin membrane, and then every time the wind comes, it's breaking that apart, and pretty soon you have a decent size area where water can enter your roof. And that's just what happens. So please call a contractor immediately. Just wanted to go through 3 scenarios. If you had a little bit of water coming through, a lot, or a real lot of water coming through. So say you have a TPO roof and water's coming through in your bathroom. You call a contractor and they'll come and they'll go on the roof right above your bathroom and just say it's determined that a flashing is loose. They'll go up there and say, yep, this is where water's coming in. They'll go and pull core samples maybe 10 feet around that area, and say they pull those core samples and they're dry, which is great. You would just kind of repair that area there and do a field inspection of the roof and see if there's any other holes or cracks and repair those if needed, and that'd be it. Another option might be, same scenario as number 1, but say they pull those core samples around and those are wet. Well, they got to go out a little further and pull those and say, those are dry. Roofing contractor could say, 10% of your roof is saturated, so we'll just replace those and put new ones in, and maybe you can restore your roof. And then, same scenario, they just keep going out further and further, and it's determined that, half your roof, the insulation is wet. They'd probably propose, a total roof removal. But just wanted to go through a couple scenarios and why it's important that once water starts coming in, call someone immediately. So that's all I have for today. If you want to learn more about the subject, in the description, there's a link to the blog post that has more info. That's really it for today. Thank you so much for viewing, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.